Strong's G 4567. Satanas. Satanas.
And the first
lexicon. Satan. Satan.
Yeah, the first definition says adversary, one who opposes another in purpose or act, the name given to.
Right. Now that's the Hebrew shatan, which means adversary or enemy.
Mm-hmm.
So who is our enemy? Number one enemy is the so-called white man, namely the elite. All right?
Yep, that's right.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Yeah. It says it
Okay, you got more to that? Go ahead.
I'll read it again. It says, and when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out.
You know what? You might as well read the whole thing.
Want me to start back at the first verse?
First.
Revelation chapter 20, verse 1. And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years, and cast him into the bottomless pit, and shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that he should deceive the nations no more, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season.
Right. Deceive. Look up the word deceive. Give me 2 Thessalonians, the second chapter. And start from the top there. Normally we go to the third, start from the third verse, but start at the top. Look up the word deceive.
Deceived, the Greek word.
Strong's G 4105. Planao. Planao.
It says to cause, to stray, to lead astray, lead aside from the right way, to go astray, wander, roam about.
That's a good definition. Now in the Latin, the word was what that we looking up? Deceived, right? Deceived. The Latin word deceived is diabolos.
Yep.
That's where you get the word devil from.
Yep.
Okay. So that was a good definition. Read the definitions again.
It says to cause, to stray, to lead astray, lead aside from the right way, to go astray, wander, roam about. Then down here it says metaphor, to lead away from the truth, to lead into error, to deceive.
That's a beautiful definition because, and what's the actual Greek word?
Planao.
Planao. All right. What's the root to that? Is there a root to that?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a root. Is there a root to that?
Yeah, there's a root.
Okay, good.
The root word for planao.
Strong's G 4106. Plane. Plane.
It says a wandering, a straying about, one led astray from the right way, roams hither and thither.
Oh, hey, that's the Black Consciousness Movement, man. And these other Israelite groups, and these jakes that are into that are Jehovah Witnesses and Baptists, Methodists, Roman Catholics, atheists. You know, actually got niggas out there that actually are atheists.
Yeah.
Like Hong Kong Fooey, that clown. But anyway, so who really deceived you? It was the white man. The reason why you call yourself Moors, because you were deceived by the white. Even though there was a group of people that were called Moors, like I said, that's a generic term, man.
Yeah.
That's a generic term. You follow those Moors, which I give them credit. They have a lot of information, and I actually listen to them guys. I listen to them just to hear what they got to say. But when they say that they're Moors, they don't have an understanding of South, of who they are. Because like I said before, that word Moor, because they'll tell you, some of them will say, well, it's a term. You had light-skinned Moors, then you had dark-skinned Moors, and Moors is kind of like a generic term. Then you have a Moors, they'll go to the scriptures and say that they're Moabites. No. You're not Moabites, man. You don't want to be a Moabite, man. Because if you are in fact a Moabite, then guess what? You're going to go into slavery, man.
Yeah.
And them priests and them standing on the square and all that shit ain't going to work in the kingdom. You're going to be working out in the field if you are actual Moabite. The Moabites are the so-called Chinese, the black Chinese. All right?
Yep.
Not these crackers that you see in the Chinese restaurant. A lot of them are Greeks mixed with Moab. Okay?
Yeah, and that word Moor, it means black. It means deaf. It also.
Yeah, but well, I'll tell you the word more a moreno.
Yeah, it
You
means
deal with a Latin chick, they'll call you the I'm dealing with morenos now, which
Yeah.
means black men. Okay,
and black.
so
is-
it's a generic term.
Yeah, and black is synonymous with death. Even in French Creole, you Haitians know, you so-called Haitians, the word "mort" means dead. Like when they say he's dead, they say "e mort." He's dead. You know, so
All you black, and then you put the word black consciousness movement.
Oh.
Black meaning not to see. When something's black in front of you, oh, black ice. You drive on black ice, you're gonna wind up running into something. It leads to death. Okay. You go in a room that's all black and the lights ain't working. What they call a blackout. Do you like experiencing blackouts?
yeah,
Huh?
yeah, that's
When
right.
something's black, that means you can't see it. You can't. It's negative. It's death.
Void of light.
It's void of light. Light is synonymous with the
truth.
word, analogous to the word truth.
Con. You gotta
To
wake
see,
up.
you can't. You got to wait. But you know what? It said that he came to do what? Go back to Revelation 20. To what? To the world.
It says, till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
The end of the 1,000 years was around the late 1300s into the 1400s. That's why prior to Christopher Columbus going to the other side of the earth, to the so-called New World, what is that world called? The Old World. It's called the Old World. All right?
And set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that he must be loosed a little season.
And when he's loose a little season, he gonna deceive the nations once again.
Right.
And the main nation that he deceived, and that's why the Chinese don't know that they're Moabites. That's why the real Egyptians, the real Kemetic people that are in Africa today, have no clue that that their line goes back to Kem or Chum or the Egyptians. Name me one black African in Africa that knows that he's an Egyptian, that's fighting in the courts to try to get back to Egypt. The original Egyptians are in Egypt, and they haven't a clue that they're the real Egyptians, man. But how you Negroes over here gonna know it, huh? You don't know it, man. Like I said, if you're going around saying that, let's pray to the ancestors. The fuck you talking about, man? If you're really praying to the ancestors, you're gonna be praying to Solomon, King David, Moses, Adam, Enoch, Noah. That's who you're gonna be praying to. You ain't gonna pray to no goddamn Kemetic people, cause you ain't no Abraham, cause you ain't Jacob, Isaac, Zerubbabel, Joshua. Not no Imhotep. Well, Imhotep, that's Joseph. Scholars say that that's Joseph. Or Ramesses the first and Ramesses the second and Seti this and Tutankhamun that and Tutmosis the this and Tutmosis the that. Nigga, when you talk about praying to the ancestors and you thinking about them demons, you out your goddamn mind, man.
Yeah, that's right.
And if you don't get out of that